Paparazzi PS2 review. Get your creep on, you fucking weebs.
Paparazzi is the 53rd volume in the Simple 2000 series known in Japan as the Camera Kosao, but a more direct translation would be "This is how Americans pick up women, right? By taking pictures of them until they become so grateful that you acknowledge their existence that they sit on your face without question." Man, that's one fucking long ass title, right there.
Paparazzi was developed by Unexco, big burly Japanese men who specialize in creating budget software, such as the engine this fucking game was built on, as well as bishoujo/light novel romance games that are no way problematic in how they treat age differences or power dynamics within relationships. Indeed, having heard all that, you will probably find yourself little surprised to find out that Paparazzi is pretty much a light novel game stapled together with photography segments that are unbelievably janky for reasons we will get to soon. Stick around, as we will cover the jank later in the video. Whilst you wait for the jank, please like and subscribe, human. Please do not leave us for lack of jank in the first 30 seconds of this video. Not that we are desperate for your attention. It's actually that we find your ADHD raddled brains so fucking frustrating to entertain. Why the fuck should we have to be so concerned about you leaving 30 seconds into the video that we have to tempt you with something you're just going to get in less than 5 minutes anyway? This is exactly how Nazi Germany started, with the minds of the general populace becoming poisoned with hate and impatience due to increasing societal tensions caused by extended periods of economic uncertainty, which in itself was caused by buying too many Fortnite skins. Millions upon millions of people died because of this. Let's not let this happen again and stop funding the Chinese Communist Party's war machine by buying useless fucking skins of Paul Morrissey. Death to Fortnite. Death to anarcho-capitalists started up as fucking Reds. Death to this beautiful creature eating a cheesesteak. Don't you love it?
I'm sure Taiwan thanks you, Daniel. Also, you know what you won't love? This game's low-effort translation of the photography profession to a budget PS2 game. Here, I've even got a list of the game's most egregious faults. It is a review of the game after all and not just a lament upon the Japanese people isolating and wanking themselves off into love cups firstly, and then secondly into extinction.
First egregious fault, having to use the left analog stick to move your little DSLR camera around like it was the first-person perspective of an early 3D platformer such as Grand Theft Auto 3, or its more light-hearted sequel, Grand Theft Auto 3 2. Viva Las Vegas! Britain's National Health Service has more of a chance stabilizing underneath 5 more years of a conservative government than your camera frame does underneath such shitty controls. This game was in desperate need of USB mouse support.
Second egregious fault I am about to elaborate upon. Such shitty controls are further highlighted by the, if anything, ambitious level of complexity when it comes to the photography mechanics. This isn't some padded out WarioWare minigame where you are only expected to aim and click. You are expected to keep up with your barely polygonized subject that walks like James Randall if he had just shat himself by hopscotching between their left, right and center. You are also expected to stabilize your shot, which like we said, is near impossible with analog controls, even with a tripod mount. There are also different lenses to buy, as well as aphrodisiacs to get the model to listen to your commands. I wish I was kidding. Our human caregiver and sugar daddy wishes he hadn't played this game at all really.
Third egregious fault, and the last one I promise you. Soon you will be able to go off somewhere else and hear some slaphead screech about pronouns or some shit. Very awful are these commands and mini games, and why do I fucking bother anymore? Probably the most annoying element of a game rife with annoying chat is what is best described as the appeal mechanic.
Your weeb photographer NPC needs to get the sentient blow up doll with dead or alive jiggle physics to love him, so that she will obey him. and therefore pose in more uncannily lewd poses, which equals better grades for your shots and therefore more of a chance to get past level 2. And like picking for good television. Who just said fuck it? It is called the Simple 2000 series, not the Complex 2000 series. Honest to God, an ecchi mini-game compilation may have been a better idea than trying to make a simulation level photography game for the body pillow crowd. Fucking hell. Only the Simple 2000 series delivers.
To make your model do these lewd poses, you have to jump and flail your arms around like a gimp in order to activate her sympathy response. As the pickup artists, who definitely aren't just a sad trilby wearing cabal of loudmouth date rapists, who would definitely find some appeal in this game, would say this is represented in game through a number of mini-games, all of them you have probably played in Bishi Bashi Special, and WarioWare several times over already. It is tedious always and kills what little immersion the overly complex photography mechanics bring to this game.
Simply put, my advice is do not play this game at all. But, if you have to, use the money, cheat code to buy everything in the store, especially a shitload of that magic juice, because even then, it will be a slog to complete the story mode alone. I might be the first person in history to say this, but there are better Simple 2000 games out there, like the Sniper 2. That one was at least funny. Ha, ha,